now smiles. Beauty is you on your worst days, whispering to yourself, you're gonna make it. It's hard, but you're gonna make it. Strong is beautiful, and you cannot develop that strength by taking the shortcut. Believe me, you don't want the shortcut. You want the journey, because the journey is not only gonna change you as a person, but it will sustain you and provide strength in all areas of your life as you move forward. I enjoyed every moment of the journey, whether it was the failure and pain or the progress and joy. All of it shaped who I am today. Sometimes you don't see it as a gift in the moment, but step back and look past the trees, and you'll see this magnificent, breathtaking forest. It's beautiful and it's scary, it's challenging and exhilarating, and that's what makes your life interesting. Overcoming those obstacles is what makes your life meaningful. We change and we grow. You do not just wake up and become the butterfly.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. My vision came to life. The ending is what really got to me, because this was me in the bathroom with my sister in May, right? And then this is us in the bathroom in December. It's funny because she and she was like saying she didn't look good in the actual video. It was kind of funny, but it's just the ending.
We change and we grow. You do not just wake up and become the butterfly.
I think you can see too. Okay, this is the detail. Only you guys will know this, but watch this.
Change.
Look at what happened, like, when I looked at myself in the mirror. Like, it's not, I don't look that happy. Like, I'm laughing, but it's more like, I don't know how to say, like, look at how it dies down a little bit.
We change and we grow.
You see? But then this is genuine happiness. Like, look at...
You do not just wake up and become the butterfly.
I'm not doing the original audio. It wasn't good. Anyway, I can't believe this is episode 2. Wait, what do you mean you can't believe it? As in good or bad? Look, I don't feel like dragging on the results or whatever. I feel like just showing you where it's headed and then taking you through the journey. You know what I mean? I think it's just, it's the smile on my face. I mean, look at me here. Like, look at...
It made me so happy with what I saw on the outside, but more importantly, how I felt on the inside.
Aww.
Comfortable in my own skin again. Energy and strength to run and jump and dance like never before. Health is a state of complete harmony.
But I think this is the most...
But it wasn't until recently that I felt it. Beauty is the face of someone who cried and now smiles. Beauty is you on your worst days, whispering to yourself, you're gonna make it. It's hard, but you're gonna make it. Strong is beautiful, and you cannot develop that strength by taking...
You weren't genuine at first while smoking? Smoking? What? This is coming out, like, hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday. It has to come out Wednesday, definitely, but this is kind of what we're going here with. This has got to be my best work yet. I've always envisioned that I would make this video one day.
It's beautiful, and it's scary, it's challenging.
I'm so obsessed with the ending.
Life meaningful. We change, and we grow. You do not just wake up and become the butterfly.
And then, you guys want to know something special I'm doing for this episode? Watch this. So, give you a little background. Let me read this. It goes like this.
16-year-old Olivia didn't know what the heck she was doing. I learned a lot about fitness and nutrition from Steve. Information I wish I would have known earlier. This guide I'm about to give you guys is exactly what my younger self would have wanted. Sometimes it feels like I'm making the glow up Diaries for her.
So, point is, I made this guide. Basically what I did, I'll show you in a second, but basically what I did is I got Steve, which I did his nutrition and fitness program, which I love so much. And anyway, I thought it would be good to have a professional on the Glow Up Diaries for this episode. And so watch, this is like, I really love what this does. It's called, this is after that whole inspirational thingy. Learn from Olivia's fitness journey mistakes. You guys remember how much I screwed up in episode 1, so...
This is ridiculous, like...
Oh, shoot, what the heck is this song? Ignore. Hold on. I was like, why is there music? Basically, it goes back and forth. So, like, let me give you an idea.
I'm in my new apartment, living a great life, and I should not be thinking this much about food, but I started my weight loss project comeback 2 days ago, and then I sort of binged ate today, but I just had this like huge hunger, and I just didn't know how to control it. And then I would like looked up on YouTube like binge eating, and there was like this one video about this guy talking about it.
Hi there.
So then afterwards I called the eating disorder helpline to talk, because like I just kind of wanted to talk to someone, because I was so mad at myself for doing that. It's just because like,
if you fall off track, do not get upset. You're not a bad person. That's really...
See, I'm basically all the mistakes I made in season 1.
important to understand.
No, this is episode 2. Yo, I got a final 2-year transformation video coming at the very end of the Glow Up Diaries. But anyway.
A lot of people are like, oh, I feel bad. Do not have that relationship with food. That's horrible. Every time you have a great meal, you finish your meal, you move on, terrific. You did something great.
So good. It tastes so good, guys.
You feel good about yourself. Let's say you didn't eat a great meal. Do not feel bad about yourself. That's not what this is about. Okay, next meal I'm going to do better. This is a learning curve. We've got to learn how to do this. Do you think Alivia just did this? You know, hey, here I am, I just did this. No, she gave herself leeway. She learned. She processed. She went through it.
yeah, you guys are probably like, what the heck, Olivia?
I don't know. And see, it's from Glow Up Diaries season 1, like the mistakes I made.
Trying to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. But then we're like,
Okay, here's another one. That one was all about sugar, how I was like addicted. You can see. No, watch this.
I didn't want to think so.
So to me, sugar is the worst thing.
A little update.
No, okay, real fast. Someone said the 2-year one's gonna. So the final episode of Glow Up Diaries season 2, which is basically wrapping up. See, if you notice that little thing I did earlier, that was more about fitness and weight loss, right? The final episode of Glow Up Diaries season 2 is actually about changing completely as a person, like coming of age and all this kind of stuff. It's really deep. I really want to show you the song that I'm going to use. I'm going to show you the song that I'm going to use for the final episode. I think you're going to bawl your eyes out for that one too. But let me show you what song I'm using just to give you an idea. This is the final episode of the Glow Up Diaries. It's called Paradigm Shift. It's got this ethereal, ghostly-like vibe. So I'm going to say something like, somewhere out in the universe exists the past version of yourself, a ghost floating around. It's big. About how beautiful things are destroyed before they erupt, you know? Anyway, sorry, I'm like getting too off topic here. So yeah, this one's about sugar. It's fun. So it kind of goes like back and forth. Let me know what you guys think. Is this interesting?
Sugar is the worst thing.
A little update. My head hurts now, like the back of my head. I've had too much sugar. Oh my gosh, ow.
So when I'm talking sugar, I'm talking processed sugars. Not sugar that you're going to find that makes it go away.
I think this one people are going to love. Let me show you this one that he talks about. This is so good.
That.
I don't know why I shouldn't let the scale get to me like this, but seeing that number just makes me feel so bad, and I don't even want to go out now. I think it's just the reality of when I look at myself in the mirror, sometimes it's hard, and when I step on the scale, it's hard, and I shouldn't depend on the number on the scale to tell me how beautiful I am.
Do not worry about scale weight. We all look at the scale. We jump on and we think that that's the end all. It's not the end all.
How cool is this? And then he goes into it like about
one of 3 parts. So
and he educates you like this is what the scale does. So don't cry about it.
Scale, we have body fat and we have measurements. And what we use a scale for is to see where our starting number is. What I use the body fat for is to see what percentage of the scale is actually fat pounds. How much is muscle? How much is water? The measurements.
There's no background music. There is. Can you hear it? It's super
Now,
light.
what we do with that is we measure the body. I want to look for symmetry. So I want to make your right leg as symmetrical as your left leg because our eye loves symmetry. 1 pound of muscle and 1 pound of fat weigh the same. They weigh 1 pound. Muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. People always go, oh, muscle weighs more. No.
Is there any background music? Can you guys not hear it? It's this thing. Here's the song I chose. Okay, I'll play it a little louder.
1 pound of fat weigh the same. They weigh 1 pound. Muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. People always go, oh, muscle weighs more. No, not true. What it does is it's half the size. So 1 pound of fat takes
this is so, you guys, people need to know this.
that much room. 1 pound of muscle takes up this much room. If you lose 10 pounds,
It's super light because I don't want the music to overpower his words, you know?
pounds of fat,
Okay, I'll make it a little bit louder, but
pounds of muscle. Now, scale stays the same, but you're considerably smaller.
isn't this amazing? I have more muscle here than here, and look at the difference. I have less muscle here, more muscle here.
So your body fat percentage comes down. Your dress size comes way down. It's really about looking great and doesn't matter what that scale says, which is super important because people get really crazy with that. I've had some great makeovers and I loved them because the person not only came down 3 dress sizes in just a few weeks, inches came off, the before and after pictures were amazing, and she gained 4 pounds.
Is this all interesting to you guys? I thought it was okay, this is really interesting too. Okay, so there's oh, and then watch this one. Okay, ready?
Alright, so weight loss journey begins. Actually, I've tried so many times, I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna show you exactly where I am right now.
There are 3 parts to getting in great shape. Number 1,
Was that one interesting too?
weight training. Number 2, nutrition. Number 3, cardio.
It's funny because that was me in 2017. I was like, I've tried so many times. I was like, I'm not even sure if this is gonna work. And then you guys know I just end up gaining a lot of weight. And then he talks about how to get in shape.
Great shape. Number 1, weight training. Number 2, nutrition. Number 3, cardio. Why do we